Kidney failure usually doesn't announce itself, but it's important to recognize because we influence our kidneys through things like coffee. Major bodily changes are often only noticed by those affected quite late, and if kidney failure is not treated in time, it can become life-threatening, as so often is the case. Our kidneys are incredibly important to us, and we influence them every day with what we eat and drink, for example. Kidney failure can affect anyone at any time, and so it's important to recognize the first signs early. Please watch this video now because it's ultimately about your health. Our kidneys are important filters and control organs, continuously running through blood and urine. They filter harmful substances from the urine. Therefore, what we eat and drink always passes through our kidneys. They also regulate important bodily functions by communicating with the brain. If there are problems with the kidneys, other areas of the body may also be affected. Ultimately, you can quickly recognize when something is wrong with the kidneys. I'll reveal the important signs you should look out for today. Hello, we are Better Body Daily, and with our YouTube channel, we want to provide medical, understandable, and correct information about diseases, causes of these diseases, and what we can do about them. Ourselves with our own diet combined with exercise and sport, because all of this is very closely related, and if you don't want to miss anything, then subscribe to our channel now. What are kidneys? As mentioned, the kidneys are primarily known as filter organs. They help our body get rid of harmful substances through urine. This is why understanding the function of the kidneys is so important. The kidneys not only filter waste, but they also contribute to regulating body functions, such as maintaining fluid and electrolyte balance, regulating blood pressure, maintaining acid-base balance, producing red blood cells, producing hormones and enzymes. So when there's something wrong with the kidneys, it disrupts many processes in the body. Now, if you know these functions, you can understand why certain signs of kidney failure appear. However, kidney failure rarely shows early symptoms. This makes it harder to detect in its early stages, which is why you should keep an eye out for certain signs. Sign number 1. High blood pressure. When the kidneys fail, they can't filter out excess water properly. As a result, this can cause what's called volume hypertension, which leads to high blood pressure. Also, two systems, known as the RAAS, Renin-Angiotensin-Aldosterone System, and the sympathetic nervous system, are activated. The RAAS is important in regulating blood pressure and fluid balance, while the sympathetic nervous system prepares the body for action, which can lead to rising blood pressure. When blood pressure stays elevated, especially above 140 to 90 millimeters of mercury, and doesn't normalize, this could be an early sign of kidney failure. Sign number 2. Reduced performance. Feeling generally unwell or noticing decreased performance might be a less specific symptom, but it could be related to kidney failure. This could be due to a condition called uremia, where waste products that should be eliminated through the kidneys accumulate in the blood. Symptoms like fatigue and reduced performance could be an indication that your kidneys aren't working properly and toxins are building up in your body. Sign number 3. Fluid retention. This is a very typical sign of kidney failure. When the kidneys stop working, they cannot excrete enough fluid, which leads to water retention edema. This can show up as swollen legs, feet, or even around the eyes. A steady weight gain with shortness of breath might occur, and in extreme cases, this fluid buildup can lead to a life-threatening condition called pulmonary edema, where fluid accumulates in the lungs. You might already sense that this kind of condition should not be underestimated. Of course, it usually only becomes obvious once kidney function is already significantly impaired. But if you suffer from high blood pressure, experience fatigue or low energy, and also notice fluid retention or swelling in your legs, then you should seriously consider the possibility of kidney weakness. Sign number 4. Changes in urine. Since urine is directly related to kidney function, changes in the urine can be an early sign of kidney issues. You should be aware of increased urination with lighter colored, less concentrated urine, due to more frequent urination. Secondly, foam in the urine, which can be caused by the presence of protein. And thirdly, blood in the urine, which can turn it reddish. However, this is often not visible to the naked eye and may only show up on a urine test. Sign number 5. nausea and associated symptoms. Kidney failure can cause a wide range of symptoms, including nausea, loss of appetite, vomiting, diarrhea, and sleep disturbances despite increasing fatigue. These symptoms occur because the body can no longer excrete urea, a waste product of protein metabolism. If kidney function is compromised, urea accumulates in the bloodstream, worsening the condition. High protein intake when kidneys are already compromised can make this situation worse. If you don't take action, the symptoms will unfortunately continue to worsen. As hard as it is for me to say this so directly, that's exactly why you're watching this video, to recognize the symptoms. I want to emphasize how important it is to notice early warning signs, and to see them as a chance to visit your doctor in time. At that stage, something can still be done. Find out what's causing the kidney weakness. I don't want to scare you, but as the disease progresses, a wide range of symptoms can appear, some of which are quite serious. These may include cramps, irregular heartbeat, and neurological issues, all linked to an imbalanced electrolyte metabolism. In addition, the accumulation of metabolic waste products can lead to visible changes in the skin, which may appear yellowish or gray. The buildup of urea, a byproduct of protein metabolism, can even cause patients to have a persistent urine odor. In medical terms, this is called foetor uremicus. Ultimately, kidney weakness can also lead to gastrointestinal bleeding, or even bone fractures and deformities, so it's crucial to take this condition seriously and act early. Prevention tips. As I've mentioned in many other videos, preventing kidney issues comes down to lifestyle choices. Keeping your risk for diabetes and high blood pressure low is essential. This can be achieved by avoiding obesity and staying active. Diabetes and high blood pressure are the most common causes of chronic kidney disease. If you have either of these conditions, keeping your blood sugar and blood pressure under control with medication is crucial. Most patients still visit the doctor too late, and with this video, I want to help change that. It is recommended that you get a urine test once a year, either from your general practitioner or a specialist, to monitor kidney health. Like with many diseases, early detection of kidney failure leads to better outcomes. So be mindful of the 5 signs I pointed out, and don't hesitate to see a doctor if you observe any of them. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let me know if you've experienced any of these symptoms. Thank you for watching, and stay healthy.